Do you guys know that the biggest piece of art in the last decade was this? And you could be the next big thing and you don't even know it. I'm gonna expose the art world. I'm gonna show you things you've never seen before. So come on, let's go into the studio. I'm gonna say a bunch of things that people don't have the balls to say. Let's go. Make sure to stay to the end of the video. I got this one artist that I want to show you, man. He's gonna blow your mind. Hey guys, Shadow Artiste here, grinding away at a dream, and hopefully you are too. Okay, so I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna get right to it. Can you do this? Huh? How about this? Can you do this? I think you can. Do you know that there's an artist, Yayoi Kusama. She is the biggest artist in the world right now. She's like the Michael Jordan of art. Guys, she puts polka dots on things. And she's one of the biggest artists in the world. Look, here's her teaming up with Louis Vuitton. Here's a store in Paris with her on the friggin' store putting polka dots on the thing. Here's a bag from Louis Vuitton. That bag has got to be 40, 50 grand, easy. And don't think she's not making any money from it. Come on, man, don't be fooled, okay? Look, not anybody can get away with this. This is like, you need a lot of connections and you need to know how to talk really good too, eh? This is the art world in 10 seconds. There's 50 people inside that are connected to all the galleries and museums. There's about 400 people around them that can probably get you to them. That's it. That's the business right there. There's your art degree. Get to know one of the 400 people to kind of get you into the 50 people. You can make a living just knowing one of the 400 people. That's the way a lot of things are. It's like, that's the way Hollywood works, right? It's all the same. Anyway, I spent too much time on this. Let's go. Next. That first one was minimalism. Now we're gonna move to a different one. Can you do this? How about this? Huh? I think you can. Just study a little color theory, a little composition. You can study that over the weekend on YouTube. By Monday, you'll be an abstract artist. Look, one of the biggest abstract artists, Jackson Pollock. Here's some of his paintings. This guy would spend 4 days on one painting, abstract painting. So if you spent 4 days on an abstract painting, you don't think you can come up with something good? I have confidence in you. You can come up with something good, trust me. Here's something you probably don't know. Abstract paintings in the industry of the hotels are considered paintings to not look at. It's very weird, like Holiday Inn and Westin hotels, they have art curators that select the art for the hotels, and they select abstract art for the hallways because they want you out of your room, moving down the hallway, in the elevator, and get the hell out of here. They don't want you hanging around the hallways. So they put like muted abstract stripes, kind of like, you know, sending you down the hallway, right? Abstract art is used a lot not to look at. It's used more as like kind of a mood, psychological thing. The detailed stuff's in the lobby. That's where they want you to be. So all the big detailed paintings are in the lobby. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's go. All right, let's move on. Can you do this? How about this? It's getting a little harder now, eh? Yeah, this is sort of like the graphics and symbolism and stuff like that. There's a lot of artists in this area that you probably don't know. Andy Warhol. He basically took existing photographs and just made screen prints out of them. He had a factory that he had workers making his work for him. They would do like 90% of the work. He would do the final silk screen and sign it. And he thought that was cool. And one of the biggest graphics artists that we all know, Banksy. That's what he does. It's symbolism. It's logos. Banksy is a genius in his idea generation. This guy can generate friggin' ideas like crazy, man. He's smart. Look, guys, I hate to bust your bubble, but Banksy is a team. It's a team of people. Banksy is not jumping around on garages, spray painting stuff in a black hoodie. He's in his friggin' 50s. He's probably older than me. Look, he looks like Larry Bird. Have you ever seen him? Well, allegedly, right? Here's allegedly a picture of him. That's how he looks. Does he look like he's running from the cops in a black hoodie and spray paint? Come on, guys. It's a business. His business is being an anti-business, but it's still a business. Banksy makes millions and millions of dollars. He's a successful brand. His brand is anti-brand. Okay? Come on, guys, like, smarten up. This guy is not doing this. He probably gets permits from the city for half of the work that he does. Anyway, I love him. I'm not throwing shade at him. I love the guy. But the truth is the truth, right? Here at Shadow Artiste, art comes into face with like logic and critical thinking. So it's an area that's not very common. Let's move on. Now we're heading to the big boys. Can you do stuff like this? How about like this? Probably not, eh? Yeah, because these are the pros. You don't need much talking when you get to this level. The higher you go up the ladder, the less connections and talking that you need. But anyway, up here is where the Leonardo da Vinci's are, where the Drew Struzans are. Yes, yes, Drew Struzan is my Leonardo da Vinci. Drew Struzan drew these pictures in pencil crayon on illustration board. Can you imagine? Airbrush and pencil crayon. They're amazing. He traced, hey, just letting you know. When you're at this level, you trace. There's a projector up there. And, the movie studios send him pictures and he puts it up there, Harrison Ford or something, and he'll draw them. Listen, he's a friggin' master. I'm not saying anything. All artists at a certain level, they trace, they project, they do everything. The Renaissance guys projected. Vermeer traced. Vermeer. I know you're probably thinking like, what are you talking about, man? There was no electricity, no nothing. What do you mean traced? When lenses were invented, lenses changed art. It went from like crude drawings to literally almost photographically real. They used to build these boxes and put like the lens inside, put the model outside. So like if you put a lens on a window in a dark room, it'll project the image to the other side upside down. So did you know that a lot of these old Renaissance paintings were done upside down? You probably didn't know that. And they were traced. Anyway, guys, this next thing I'm going to show you is going to blow your mind. Okay? I got to pull out the friggin' green screen for this one. Let's go. This guy, my friends, is Kim Jung-gi. Kim Jung-gi, I think it is. Let's take a look at him, man. This is crazy. He is drawing this. No sketching. No looking at anything. No projector. No reference material. Nothing. Guys, this is impossible. I've been drawing my whole life, and I feel like I don't know nothing. Look at him draw a horse now. From 3/4 perspective, bird's eye view. Forget about it, man. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this level because there's not many of us here. So, if you're anywhere in between putting polka dots on stuff and this guy, then you have what it takes to make it. And there's no rules, right? There's no rules even to marketing. One artist is associated to Louis Vuitton. One artist is pretending that he's like a freak with a black hoodie running around doing graffiti. Meanwhile, he's probably in a van on a friggin' walkie-talkie, right? So there's no rules. It's amazing. Anyone can come in. Anyway, if you want help getting off the couch to actually selling art to people all over the world, I have a classroom that I'm setting up at school.com. You should go check it out. The link's in the description. So anyway, guys, next week, man, let's go. Make some art.